All right, everyone, the last time we met, I left you all off with this cliffhanger. In the meantime, let's hope that we get approved. I hope it isn't denied. Again, I just changed my business name. And as always, I don't understand why this has happened every single time I apply for a business credit card from American Express. I know, I didn't plan on doing it, but Amex left me off with a cliffhanger, so I had no choice but to leave you all in suspense. But today, this video is going to be a little bit of a different tune. Why is that? Because I received this in the mail, which means that I was approved for the Amazon Business Prime credit card, which also means that it is time to unbox another credit card. So in today's video, this will be split up into 3 different segments. The first segment is going to be, why did I apply for the Amazon Business Prime credit card? The second segment is going to be all about that phone call with American Express. And stay tuned because the Amex agent gave me a little secret or a little loophole to get me approved for the credit card right away. And third, we are going to move into the unboxing of the Amazon Business Prime credit card. So without further delay, let's sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like for the YouTube algorithm. With that, let's get straight into it. Now, the first reason why I applied for the Amazon Business Prime credit card was simply to protect or garden my Chase 524 status. I'm currently at 324 as I shared in the previous video, which is kind of ridiculous to be trying to garden that 524 status since they do have 2 available slots, but hear me out. I do plan on opening that Wells Fargo autograph journey if it does come with promising transfer partners. If those transfer partners happen to be good, which they should be revealed later on this month, then I will be applying for the Wells Fargo autograph journey. If not, I'm clearly going to bypass that credit card. The second reason is I want to make sure that I keep a slot available in case Chase increases the welcome offer on one of their credit cards that can typically have a historically high welcome offer or an offer I just don't want to miss out on. I did have the World of Hyatt credit card on my list for this year just in case that offer became better, but they did revamp that and only added 5,000 additional points when we compare it to last year. So I'm not sure if that credit card is going to receive a welcome offer that is worth it for me. I currently don't like the split in how you receive the points either, with getting 35,000 points after you meet that minimum spend requirement, and then 30,000 points and you get that through 2x back on, I believe, $15,000 in purchases. I don't like that welcome offer, so this card is probably going to fall off my list or end up on the back burner for now. The second reason why I got the Amazon Business Prime credit card is to protect my credit score. Every time I apply for a credit card, that initial hard inquiry impacts my credit score by 3 to 5 points. And then once that new account is reported to my credit, then it impacts my credit score by an additional 10 to 15 points. So we're looking at somewhere to almost up to 20 points depending on how much it impacts my credit score for a decrease if I do open up a new credit card. So I want to protect that, especially since I do hope to get the Wells Fargo autograph journey. Now, reason number 3 is really simple, and that's simply because it came with a gift card. I had a purchase planned for several $100s, and I did end up spending a little bit more money because I did want to get a few new lighting for my YouTube setup. And by the way, please comment down below if you do like the lighting on this video. I wanted to work on it a little bit. I find it pretty fascinating, and it's really for YouTube and when I do photography as well. So with that said, guys, let's get into let's get into the details of the phone call I had with the American Express representative, and I will be revealing my credit limit. Did American Express give me a credit limit of $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, or more than $10,000? Let me know what you think right now, and we'll see when I reveal it. All right, everybody, let's get on to the details about that call with American Express. Now, at first I tried to call American Express on that Sunday and they were indeed closed, which is why the video was released in the manner that it was released, with leaving you all with a cliffhanger to come back and watch today's video. So they were closed and I had to wait until the next day, which was President's Day. Fun fact, they were open. Even though it was a banking holiday, they were open, but this does not happen with every bank because they needed to call my bank, and I'll get to that in a second. So when I called them back the next day, I spoke to an Amex representative, and unfortunately, she was not able to approve my application. So this is what ensued. The reason why my application was put into the pending review status is simply because my address changed with my business, but American Express did not have any record of that address. Now, I had just recently, within a matter of days before applying for this credit card, recently filed an address change. It took me a few months to do it simply because I don't get mail for this business. This business is online here with YouTube, so I didn't feel the need to change my address right away. It was no sense of urgency. And that is the reason why American Express couldn't approve my application. So what that lady told me was, since they cannot verify the address, they would need to either call the bank where I have a bank account so that the bank can verify my address if I have updated the address with that bank, which I did, or I would have to send them a bank statement. So I opted to have them call the bank because she was going to be able to do it right there on the phone. I can provide the banker with my information and they would be able to verify it that way. However, it was President's Day, which means that the bank was closed. Most banks are closed during federal holidays, but American Express, they were open, or at least their customer service arm was open. So at that point, she gave me the option, okay, well, I'll put your application into hold and you can upload your bank statements. Except I have one problem. I just opened up that bank account and I didn't have any bank statements with that new business name on it. I know, I was just complicating things for myself. So again, ended the call and I figured, okay, well, I can call them back the next day, help them call the bank and help them verify the information that way. But the next American Express representative I spoke to gave me this little loophole. And he specifically told me, well, I can get your application approved immediately if you can verify your previous address, because that's still the address that we have on file. If you verify that address, you will still receive your card to your current address. All you would need to do then is call American Express and help us update your address. So can you go ahead and verify your previous address exactly? So I went ahead, I verified my previous address exactly, and then I was approved. And I was approved with a credit limit of, drum roll please. Wait, I'm editing this video of myself. Do I have a drum roll soundtrack? I don't know. I might. I hope I do. I was approved for a credit limit of $13,000 with this Amazon Business Prime credit card. Obviously, I was completely shocked because of my track record with American Express when opening up business credit cards. My Business Prime credit card came with a $2,000 credit limit. My Hilton Honors Business credit card came with a $3,000 credit limit at first. And now with the Amazon Business Prime credit card, I'm starting off with a $13,000 credit limit. So this is proof to you all, if you do build a good relationship with American Express, you could potentially get a good credit limit. Now, I honestly only wanted like a $5,000 credit limit, but it is what it is. If I do need to reallocate some of that credit limit to another card in the future, I will do that because there's no need for me to have $15,000 on this one card. I didn't need that, but I am very, very, very thankful. Not 15,000, 13,000. Did I say 15,000? I don't remember. I am off script in this video if you can't tell, completely off script. So that's the story with that. Let's get straight into the unboxing part of the video, the part that you all have been waiting for. All right, everybody, you've made it to part 4 of the video, and that is the unboxing part, which is the fun part. So I'm going to say I'm not going to go over every single document in here because it'll make the video too long, but I will show all of the documents that are included. Now, I do like that the card comes in this envelope that has American Express on it. I think it adds a little touch to the envelope and definitely shows that those companies that are sending those cards in blank envelopes, they can step their game up a little bit. It doesn't hurt to put a little something on it. Even the back of the envelope has "don't do business without it," and I like it. Now, obviously, I have opened up the envelope, and with full disclosure, that is to protect my personal or sensitive information. So let's go ahead and open up this envelope and get the card out. This is the unboxing experience, right? Okay, so the very first page here does have the card here, and we're just going to go straight into that. And here we have it, the Amazon Business Prime credit card. Now, as you can see, and I know my lights are exaggerating it a little bit, the card does have a little bit of a gradient design going on, where it's a little bit lighter on this side and it's a little bit darker around this area. Now my lighting is exaggerating that, but that is a feature of the design of this credit card. And I am surprised that this credit card does have a portrait design rather than the typical landscape design. So I did expect it to just be a completely black credit card, but it's more of a dark gray gradient to black. So it's interesting. It's pretty clean. The 4-digit code is here and my full name is up here, and my business name, which I have it here as CJ, is below my full name on the credit card. Now flipping it around, I do think the card does have too many logos. We have the business logo, the AWS, which I have no idea what that is. And then we have the Amazon logo and the Whole Foods Market logo. I think they can clean that up a bit and get rid of those. It's a little too cluttered in my opinion for me. However, at least it's on the back of the credit card. You do have the numbers printed directly on the back, and it looks exactly like the expiration date here. And you also do have the 3-digit code here. Now this card is a metal card, so it's pretty sturdy feeling. Let's hear it. Sounds solid and sounds like it means business. It does have a good heft to it, and it feels about the same as my rose gold card from American Express. So that is the Business Prime credit card. Let's go over those documents really quickly that came with the credit card. So the first page, I can tell you, it doesn't really have any information that you need to be aware of except to activate the card, and then it has some stuff about the employee cards, but nothing really important. Things that you can know, but not very important in my opinion. Then we have the back page of that first page where it talks about the experience and the value of the membership and how to easily manage your account with the Amex app. Other than that, there isn't too much going on with this first page, so we'll set that aside. The next page here is the important one for me, at least. All of them are important. All of the other documents are very important, but this next one is important. It has the credit limit, as you can see, if I can get it in focus here, $13,000, and an advanced cash limit of $2,600. We also have the company name here, which I have it as CJ for the YouTube channel, and then all of the interest rates. We can see these interest rates are pretty high, so make sure you try to pay off that credit card all the time and not pay any interest at this moment where they are very high. We do have penalty fees and transaction fees, etc. No membership fee, which is great. I pay for the Amazon Prime membership anyway. Now let's flip this around quickly. It has information on how fees works and just some more information, return checks, etc. This next one talks about how the the Amazon Business Prime American Express account works, how the reward program works, and talks about payment options and terms, etc. The back of that page is blank. This next page that comes in the envelope is all about your card privacy notice. We're not going to go over that. And flip that over, and it talks about the affiliate sharing notice, and we aren't going to go over that either. Then the next page talks about the summary of additional benefits, which it comes with some travel related benefits. We have a baggage insurance plan. There's also car rental loss and damage insurance, which it is secondary. So you do want to get a credit card that offers that as primary and not secondary. It's good to have it, but it's not great. Flip that over, and we do have some other benefits listed on the back that we just aren't going to go over because I want to be respectful of your time. Finally, we have the card member agreement booklet. This one is a little bit big, right? And it goes over those claims, arbitration, your card member agreement, all of the or more of the very important information that you may need to know. We're not going to go over it. This is a 10-page document, so we're just not going to go over all of that. It's a booklet or pamphlet that comes in here. It's black and white, and it's all pretty fine print. So that is the unboxing experience. All right, everyone, that was the unboxing experience for the Amazon Business Prime credit card. But if you would like to see me unbox another credit card, be sure to watch this video here next, where I unbox the Capital One Venture X, which happens to be another metal credit card. With that, you made it to the end of the video, so you know what happens here. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, like the video if you haven't as yet, and come on over and get your high five. I will see you in the next video. Peace.